Once upon a time, there was a young basketball player who had dreams of becoming one of the greatest basketball players of all time. 17 years old, with the hunger, the motivation, and a desire to be the best possible basketball player that I could be. A sense of purpose. No, a sense of purpose was there ever since I was a kid. I knew exactly, I felt like I knew what God put me on this earth to do. Just play the game of basketball. I just loved it so much. And once I came to the NBA and I looked around, I saw all the guys that weren't working as much as I was, then I started to understand that, you know, how I went about it is hard work. To me, it was just, I just love what I do, so I want to do it as much as possible. You know, now it's time to go in there and it's time to do some work. Can I look inside and say, okay, what was the genesis for me? Who inspired me to get to this point? You know, when I face adversity and I look at it as a challenge or an opportunity, where did that come from? You know, who did I learn that from?
Did you set goals when you started in the NBA? Did you have goals at that point? Certain things that you wanted to do?
Yeah, it was really simple for me at the time, which is win as many championships as possible. I want more. I want to learn this thing some more. There's got to be another level, you know? And it was just beyond exciting. When I step on that basketball court, man, I become something else.
Coming off the court, what emotions were going through your head?
I was pissed and sad. You know, worked really hard to get to this point. I was pissed.
Bryant cannot continue.
Well, it's been tough, but you know, when I have tough situations, I try to look at them as challenges. I don't look at them as you know, something where it becomes a burden or something that's heavy on my shoulders. I look at it as a challenge and something that, you know, it's just a puzzle that you have to figure out no matter what. I've always had some of my best performances on the road. You know, when fans boo, I absolutely love it. I thrive on it. They don't understand who I am. Not only am I comfortable being an outsider, that has become a source of motivation for me. So when I go to these places and you boo, it actually comforts me. Yeah.
Bryant knocks it down. And Kobe looks like he's on a mission tonight. Oh, Kobe's getting one of those nights going, folks.
It's bigger than just a game of basketball. It's really about finding out who you are as a person and what you can do, and knowing that you can go beyond what you believe your physical limitations or mental limitations are. Doesn't matter if I'm sick. It doesn't matter if I have a sprained ankle. The kid that's sitting in there might be the next me sitting up there, watching and trying to get inspiration from that. I need to go out there and play. Mental toughness really is, it's all about not getting too high or getting too low, but just kind of staying pretty even keel. I mean, that's kind of the trick to it, is not to get too emotionally attached to the situation. Welcome to the Kobe Show. Take 2. I don't know. I can't get my mind past the fact that I gotta wait a year to get revenge.
How much harder will you work in this offseason now to get back to the championship?
I'll push myself to exhaustion.
To reach a certain level of success in any field that you're in, you have to have an ego that's going to say, I want to be the best. This is what's going to drive me, and come hell or high water. this needs to get done, and I need to be successful. I'm thinking about the next round.
Already?
Of course.
You got at least 5 days. Did you not enjoy it just a little?
I'm gonna get close to the top of Mount Everest and just lay down and sleep for a week. I want you to perform at your absolute best. I want you to be great. I want you to maximize the potential and your God-given abilities. It's a great feeling to know that you set a goal for yourself. You were able to reach that goal. It's not bad. You can't just sit around expecting everybody just to give praise all the time. You gotta be able to take the good with the bad. It's a choice that you have to make. You can have friends and be buddy-buddy with everybody throughout the course of your career. Or you can choose to have a few enemies and decide to be great at what you do. But that's a decision that everybody has to make at one point in life.
81-point game. One-on-one, isolated for the tie.
If you want to make history, you have to do historic things.
It just depends on what your philosophy is. Like, I'm not sitting here saying my philosophy is the right way, right? It's my way.
You can always kind of be average and just do what's normal. I'm not in this to do what's normal. Work ethic eliminates fear.
Yes.
You know, so if you put forth the work, then what are you fearing? You know what you're capable of doing, what you're not. I mean, it's a decision that you got to make if you want to accomplish anything that's significant. You have a serious impact, you got to make those sacrifices. You have to make that choice. Passion, the love that I have for it. You know, because when you have love for anything, you'll go to the extreme to maintain that love. That's what love does. Love drives you to do everything you need to maintain that connection. I just love what I do, so I want to do it as much as possible.
Passion. People have to be lucky to find passion in life.
Yeah, you do. And if you're really lucky, you find it at an early age. There's a choice that we have to make as people, as individuals. If you want to be great at something, it's a choice that you have to make. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make a choice. What I mean by that is the inherent sacrifices that come along with that. Family time, hanging out with your friends, being a great friend, right? Being a great son, nephew, whatever the case may be. There's sacrifices that come along with making that decision.
Come on, right back over there. Come on, follow me. You can't protect me when you reach, I teach. Can't do that with that. All day. Look around you, man. Look around you. What you see when you see around you? Look.
Cutthroat sounds like I'm a villain. I'm not. I'm a competitor to a point where if you're my opponent, if I knock you down, I'm not picking you up.
A good competitor always evaluates his opponent, and you understand for what he really is, but you never try to give him
confidence. You try to take it at all times. And sometimes it's easier to take confidence and sometimes it's harder. But mentally, I got to find a way. And sometimes you have to trick yourself.
Basket and a foul. Michael Jordan can give the Bulls a 3-point lead.
You know, if you put your mind to doing whatever you want to do, you know, good things can happen. Sports is a tool that teaches, you know, and it teaches you bad things. It can also teach you good things. It's how you perceive those things. I've looked at every experience that I've had, negative and positive, and taken that as a positive. You know, if I wouldn't change anything because I think it would alter some of the other things that happened. You know, so when I look back, I can't say that I've had any bad things happen. Sure, I mean, you don't want bad things to happen, but you deal with bad things. You can't have good or without bad.
I just played the sport because I loved it, and because of the work that I put into it, next thing you know, success was kind of bestowed upon me without me actually chasing it. It just happened. I didn't think I would ever be this successful.
My competitive drive is far greater than anyone else that I've met. You know, I think that I thrive on that. I think that's my biggest motivation in life. You know, is to compete. You know, find different competitions in certain things in life and try to overcome that, you know, be it positive or negative. But I have yet to meet someone who is as competitive as me. If I didn't have the love for the game of basketball, all the things that I just panned out to you in my career would have never been achievable for me. But it was truly my love for the game that kept me pushing to be the best basketball player that I could be. To be the best at anything, you gotta have a certain love for that.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place.
Over to the basket. And one.
How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began.
You know we started.
Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again.
I'll tell you.
When I see you again.
Feeling it. Firing. Oh, got him
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
So let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go. And every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you.
Bryant here, hits another three! 43!
From where we began.
Kobe's got the Lakers last shot. Bryant, 4-3.
You guys will always be in my heart, and I sincerely appreciate it. No words can describe how I feel about you guys. And thank you from the bottom of my heart. God, I love you guys, and I love you guys. And what can I say? Mamba out.
Basketball superstar Kobe Bryant announcing his retirement last night, saying this season, his 20th in the NBA, will be his last.
I try to have at least 15 minutes of still time and just kind of sit in my thoughts in the morning and just kind of meditate. Normally what happens with me is my mind would always drift to the game, always. And then I found myself sitting there, my mind wouldn't drift towards the game all the time anymore. And that's when I started realizing, you know what, it's getting close.
You know, Kobe's numbers on the court are truly staggering. He is one of the greatest players of all time, leading the Lakers to 5 NBA titles. But as we know in sports, all good things must come to an end.
Bryant to the basket, inside! Oh, what a finish from Bryant.
The Lakers for the win. Kobe going up over Bell, fall away. Yes! Yes! At the buzzer, he does it! Was there ever a doubt? Kobe with the drive. Kobe!
In this world we live in today where, everything is celebrated by championships and stats, he's passed everybody up. So by that basis alone, it makes him, the greatest Laker.
Kobe to get some space against George Lynch. 2 seconds, 1 second. Kobe pump fake. Kobe for the win!
But when we talk about Kobe Bryant, I never thought I would say it playing against Michael Jordan for so long. But Kobe Bryant, at the end of the day, Dan, will go down as the greatest basketball player that has ever lived.
It's been a long day without you, my friend. And I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
I think what really made him special was his determination. You get a lot of youngsters that come in and, they have dreams. And, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. I can remember having a conversation with Kobe, and Kobe saying, I want to be as big as Michael Jordan, bigger than Michael Jordan, win as many championships as Michael Jordan. But, as the years went on, you see he started to develop the attitude of a leader and a champion, and I think it helped us get 3 in a row.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong. And what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond. And that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn. And that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side. And now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way.
I have decided to skip college and take my talent to the NBA.
How I went about it is hard work. To me, it was I just love what I do, so I want to do it as much as possible.
A 1-point game. Bryant with the save. Final seconds. Bryant for the win.
You know, Kobe was someone I just always wanted to kind of be like and play like, and you know, and then just being a competitor. You know, he just took me to that next level and understanding how important competition is.
Tell you what, fundamental footwork works all the time. Now Kobe for three. I don't believe it. 52 for Kobe.
Kobe Bryant, 28 for 46 from the field. This would be 18 for 20 from the line and an 81-point game.
Puts up the three, won't go, rebound to Sol, kicks it out to Odom throws it ahead.
There have been many performances this year that are MVP worthy, but as it is said, there can only be one, and that one is Kobe Bryant, the recipient of the 2007-2008 NBA Most Valuable Player Award.
And Bryant ahead of the field. LeBron tries to chase down. Came up short.
Kobe Bryant, 37 points, 14 rebounds, 3 steals, 3 assists, and he now has his 4th All-Star MVP, tied for the most in NBA history.
The Lakers, because of this man, Kobe Bryant, can take over. He posterizes Dwight Howard. Ball gets a screen from Odom. Great play by Bryant. Kobe will take it in and throw it down on Paul. Kicks it back out to Bryant. Bryant puts up the three. That's good. Kobe Bryant from downtown and the foul. Chesky was going to be the guy who put him in his job. Yeah, passed on it. Here goes Kobe. And Kobe's able to put one in. Left-handed. Kobe. Bryant dribbling. Has to put it up with the buzzer. Banks it in. Oh, he banks in the three. And the Lakers win the game.
The story would be about transformation of a kid looking inwardly to then growing up and understanding the importance and the power is looking outward. If I had the power to turn back time, I would never use it. I don't think about it. Because then every moment that you go through means absolutely nothing, but you can always go back and do it again. So it loses its flavor, it loses its beauty. When things are final, you know, moments won't ever come again. To be able to have the power to go back and re-experience those things it's silly to me.
When you take that jersey off for the final time, how do you think you're gonna feel?
Very at peace with it, and I'm very thankful, you know, for the 20 years that I've had, and you know, ready to go.